Ferguson.
Good evening. A revolt is underway within the corridors of State Parliament tonight, with non-Labor MPs vowing to defy the Premier's shutdown of official business. Our political reporter Lee Jelisek is there. Lee, what are they up to?
Well, Mark, the non-government upper house MPs have just finished a meeting here to set up an inquiry into the state's power sell-off. Now, that's despite Premier Christina Keneally shutting down Parliament ahead of the March election, a decision she furiously defends.
She was all smiles this morning.
Good morning. Good. How can you justify this move?
But within hours, that grin was a grimace. The media-friendly Premier, not so friendly.
Sorry, Channel 7 also camped out. Channel 7.
The Premier fiercely defended her decision to shut down the Parliament 2 months earlier than expected.
And indeed, if you look back over the last few elections, indeed go back to the Fay government. They prorogued Parliament on the 7th of December.
The opposition says it's to stop an upper house inquiry scrutinising the controversial power sell-off.
Well, it is a new low. It's a new low where Labor trashes the Parliament, trashes democracy to achieve a political purpose.
But it didn't stop a meeting to organise the inquiry, with upper house members from the Liberals and Greens joining Reverend Fred Nile. The government's 3 members conspicuously absent. The committee wants to know how last week's sale was able to proceed despite 8 Labor-appointed board members quitting in protest. A 2-day inquiry will start January 17.
Is it a fire sale? Is it a charity giveaway?
The Premier claims today's meeting was illegal.
Such committees have no legal standing and they cannot afford parliamentary privilege or parliamentary protection.
It couldn't be anything other than attempting to scare off witnesses so the whole story doesn't come out.
Part of that story is the cost of the sale. 7 News can reveal consultancy Frontier Economics was paid more than $12 million this year to help design and execute the sale.
A 2A group that was selected without a tender to deliver a transaction that may well have cost this state billions of dollars.
So, Lee, what does all this mean for the government's election campaign?
Well, Mark, if this does go ahead, it will be disastrous for the Keneally government's chances of re-election, which already seem very slim at best. After 2 days of public hearings, the committee will report back just 6 weeks before the March election, giving the coalition valuable ammunition in that battle for votes. Mark?
OK, Lee, thank you. 3 men face life in jail after